you know, are a little bit careful with those early bits of setup. Flandre gonna go towards the Gnar. Good matchup right here into the Renekton. You shouldn't get pushed around too much.
Not sure what he's getting accomplished here.
Yeah, I mean, he's able to do this because you do have the push in the mid and the top lane, so you're trusting that you're not going to get jumped. Oh, hang on.
And Kyle getting aggressive onto the bottom side of the map. Ignite already forced out of Jway's Nautilus, so Hope gets dropped. Flash! It's answered by Hope's own Flash, making sure that he could get away from the Empowered and threatening to push Sheer out of this lane.
I'm a little bit surprised that we didn't see any of the... Oh, hang on.
Sheer just hit level 6, looks for the Ruthless and Predator.
Oh my!
God, Sheer finds one composition that is built all on early advantages and snowballing by the time you get to that mid-game state before anyone's legend scaling starts to kick in later the game goes on. So now that Flandre has no flash, if I'm IYY, if I'm Care, if I'm Jway...
The split push can be decent. AL, they've got their bot lane up on the top side of the map, though, so they do have a couple members around if they want to potentially go for the contest. The issue is Tarzan. He's headed down to the bottom side of the map. He's got a long walk up top lane if he wants to get there.
Oh, Tarzan has jumped onto Jachi. Culling comes out, chunks Tarzan below 50% HP, sends it with the Cataclysm, flashes away. Now Jachi is in a little trouble. Finally waits to flash over the Emperor's Divide.
Oh!
Tarzan is still in there, throwing his life just for the fade, and anyone's legend still come out on top. Tarzan will get dropped by Care's Ari, but hashtag worth in the chat for Shanks to pick up the kill onto Jachi.
Still, it does move them towards the feet of monster slaying. They're able to pick up that first Drake as well. So now, 1 minute, 20 seconds until the Drake comes up. If you're able to grab that one, you would secure. Jway, he should be able to walk this one out.
Jachi is right behind him, but he can't really step up to really do a lot of damage. The Cataclysm on Jachi forces him to dash away with that relentless pursuit. Sheer, but they're playing for the contest now.
Absolutely, they are. And this is the worry. Yep.
Okay,
oh
Kyle
no!
Comes over the wall. IYY is able to flash, but Jway is in a world of trouble. No flash available on this Nautilus. The Cataclysm locks him down, and Tarzan is able to flash away from Care. The Feat of Warfare is secured from anyone's legend. The follow-up from Jachi, maybe with the culling, not going to be enough to take out Hope. And Care just cannot safely get in and threaten the backline.
Nope. So we'll look for a potential steal away. That's surprising. Might as well just throw out the charm. No, Tarzan is going to be able to smite this one through, and AL grab themselves their first.
The feat, objective feat, secured as well for FPX. That could lead into feats of warfare with the turret, as you called out. Herald is secured for IYY, but now anyone's legend are fiending for an engage. Tarzan no flash, but has EQ as well as the Cataclysm. Shanks poking and prodding with these Sand Soldiers, and anyone's legend just starting to bully them out of the jungle. Sheer gets jumped on, only for Tarzan to go back with the Blast Cone. And anyone's legend don't get anyone off FPX in terms of summoner spells or really any major health spells, but they're still showing the fact that they are kind of the ones dictating the map when it comes to just walking up to them.
Yeah. Able to all just stand as one big group. Now Shanks is going to be chased down right here. Pops Sheer back, and actually he's going to be able to walk this one out.
Oh, Tarzan the knockup! Use the Cataclysm, but nice knockup from Kyle. Can Shanks follow up with the damage of his own? Sheer is too big on the croc. Goes in with the slice and dice. Shanks is going to get dropped here unless he flashes away to the safety of Hope. Sheer finds Kyle, but they blow up Jway, and Sheer can't get through, but Jachi follows up with the culling and takes out the Golden Emperor himself. Hope pops the barrier, but it's a quick turn from Tarzan. Jachi fourth to flash. Hope follows up. Anyone's legend goes big on the top side.
There we go. Hope finally arriving to that team fight is what swings the fight in the favor of AL. The Corki right here with the Trinity Force in inventory is just going to be stronger. And on the backside of this play, it's also going to be a tower over to AL. Big swing in gold for them right now.
Bring scenarios and what just edges him out to be one of the best jungles we have at the LPL when he's playing at peak form.
Absolutely. Herald, though, going to go down into this top lane, and with all of these members available for FPX, it's going to be a hard engage. AL, go for it.
Dude, Tarzan buffered the EQ through the dredge line. Shanks pushes them all back with the Ember Line, and Hope is here. Look at the damage that is coming through. Care finally arrives to the party as reinforcements. Look, is it enough to take out Hope on this Corki? He has no barrier, he has no flash. Care finally goes huge and is able to save FPX from certain disaster. For the first time this series, FunPlus Phoenix find a massive fight.
But it's a 4v5 situation. I'm not sure why they rip this tower to pieces as well. And finally, FPX, they get themselves a foothold in this series.
And yet, at the end of the day, Blockster, FPX are barely holding out a...
Sheer goes so low, but the damage just is not available, and those Cullens just coming through.
We'll see if anyone's legend
teleport.
will respond. Teleport comes out from Vladra. He has just hit Meganar, so he has to send it before it times out. It's getting super close. He has flash available. Can he get into the pit?
Oh!
The Otacon! Are you kidding me? FPX are just losing members one after another. Sheer is chased out of the river. Kara is running for his life on the Spirit Rush, forced to flash away. It could not have gone any worse for FPX, and anyone's legend are gonna want more. That's the power of the Pandas.
Everything goes right for AL in that fight, and there's just nothing you could do. Jockey, okay, he's going to be able to survive this one still. It's going to be the mid lane tower falling as well, and just after things go right for FPX, it all goes wrong.
What was a few hundred gold difference for FPX now is a 3,000 gold advantage for anyone's legend. Okay,
Sheer.
wait a minute. Sheer TP's in. Hope pops the barrier. Tarzan is called upon
Cancelled.
for assistance. The EQ,
No.
it's not enough. And just like that, maybe FPX can swing themselves back in, but it's still an Otacon secured and an overall 2,000 gold advantage for AL.
But Sheer back at this play, yeah. Sheer is a big boy at this point. He's just come off of reset as well, and the healing that he gets every single time he swings through that axe.
More fighting.
Oh.
Quickness from Kyle stuns up all the members
Whoa.
and charms them up. Flandra's about to go mega. Shanks already dropped the big croc, and now Tarzan is looking for more. Care has one more charge of that Spirit Rush, but he doesn't have any more to go. The EQ lands for the knock-up. That's the ace for anyone's legend. That's what I'm talking about.
Beautiful fight right there. We missed the start of it, but AL, as we've been saying, getting those item breakpoints online, and unless Sheer can properly get onto these carries, it's very tricky for FPX to be able to win these ones through. What can you do here as AL off the back of that ace? Pick themselves up the mid lane tier 2 tower, get themselves full control over this spawning Drake. Currently, they're looking to get a little bit of a pincer onto an FPX moving towards Baron.
Look at the wrap, Tarzan. Does FPX even know that the Jarvan is around the corner? Shanks might be spotted here, but have they spotted the Jarvan? Did they forget about J4? Okay, he shows himself with the lance. Anyone's legend just gonna wrap back around to the mid lane. FPX are gonna try to pressure for this Baron. That is their last ditch effort, their last Hail Mary they've got in the book. Otherwise, anyone's legend can just run away with the remainder of this game.
Absolutely. FPX, though. Oh, no. Immediately jumped his care. Does he have enough dashes to get away? Yes, but that's a huge chunk of his health bar just gone.
Okay, Kyle now following up. Tarzan sends it, gets popped by Jachi. Now up to the remaining 4 members of anyone's legend, but they're about to burn down through Sheer. It's an even numbers fight. It's an advantage for anyone's legend. The rest of Hope and Shanks can step on up. He absorbs the charm. Emperor's Divide right through the heart of Jachi. It's another ace for anyone's legend.
They're going to be able to find that fight, and the second that the Crocodile falls away fight, maybe you're able to turn that into a team fight win, but KL says no, snaps that one in half, and that's a 1 team fight for AL that turns into the Baron, that turns into some towers, and the Dragon. Soul point now for AL.
And while in game 1, the gold lead was evenly dispersed across all members, this game, it's all been about Shanks. Massive 3,000 gold advantage over Care, which is pretty disappointing for the mid laner of FPX, because we saw that he was one of the crucial reasons why FPX found that critical turnaround on the top side of the map just what seemed like 10 minutes ago. But it has all been dashed away because Shanks has just proved to be much more influential on the Azir in these fights.
He's been really, really good, and this has got to be pretty cathartic right here for Shanks. He had a bad time against Cream in that top matchup, but this time around has really just had the better of his opponent. 10-2-11, 3 items and the arm guard. This is the final stand.
Oh, EQ into the Cataclysm. Good night, FPX. The Phoenix will not rise again after this one. They're staying dead, and anyone's legend going to just rip them a new one as they tear their base down to utter embers. Anyone's legend sweep the series against FPX.
We get the 4-0 day right here. Something